There we go. The Cyclops Plus software installed and on. Okay, so all done, connected up and working. So what we'll do is we'll do a quick back cut and we'll see some close-ups of what I had to do to make that little mod work. Okay, so here we go. Just pointing out, I've put this piece of red wire in here to carry the 5 volt from the top side of the jack that takes the power to the screen, and we've measured that that's 5 volt. Okay, so just the way that's set on our pins here, I've just soldered straight in to the 12C. There was 12C here, which was ground, SDA, SCL. Is that right? Anyway, we can check that these 2 pins go to the SDA and SCL pins on the opposite side. Just there like that. You can see that I'm nice on. Now I'm going to go on the pins. And that one there is SDA on the bottom. Like I thought, SCL is in here, so there's no movement. Let's go to the SCL. There we are, second pin up. Okay. Ground, you can check that ground goes to the can to ground. And so in order, these should go closest to the plug on the left, should be SDA, then SLA, and then it becomes ground, and then of course our power cable. All I've done is I've put a ribbon cable from some Arduino gear, and I've just plugged straight in to those pins, making sure that I'm corresponding my colours to the colours on the markings on my OLED screen. And I'm going to try and tuck it in and through where these guys bring their lead. Getting closer to the channel I was on. There we go, look at that RSI jump up. Channel C1, 549 RSI. Go forward, it's lost a bit. Go back. I seem to be going up. Alright, well let's scan. Finger off. Long press. There's our scan. Seems to be a bit of yucky noise down this end here. Don't know what that is, but there's the signal coming out of my goggles, out of the FPV system on the quadcopter. That first spike. So we should be able to get this to hold on that first spike there. And that's saying it's 5665. If I look in the goggles, yeah, we've got a picture. So we've got a picture on 5665 with an RSI of 569. So on channel E3 actually. So if I just click again, 547 channel C1. So where I've got that is across the band. So that's probably not a good spot for me to be transmitting from. I seem to be on the edge of the band. But I can see that now with the goggles. So if I give it a double click, I'm supposed to go backwards. There we go, we are. So we're back to the high figure there. Forward again. Scan. Says scanning. Finds a channel of 5860, but it won't be. It'll just be that noise that I said was there. Scanning. Now we should have a picture, and we do. Bingo! So okay guys, that ends the Cyclops Plus firmware hack. So that was a 3-part series, until good old Kjell Hernen comes out with an even better lot of ideas for his firmware. We'll leave it at that. There is one small modification I'll keep doing as I put the DVR on, and that modification will be getting the actual screen set into this recess here. I still haven't snapped it open, but I've been in contact with Mr. Hernen, and he assures me with a little bit of knife work from inside it comes open quite easy. And we'll drill a few holes in it and we'll set that screen up against that. So there's plenty of room in there. You can see from inside when you take it apart. So that will be the only other modification for the firmware, but that's more like a shell modification rather than a firmware hack. Okay, so hope you've liked these last 3 on the Cyclops firmware upgrade, modification, hacking. If you have, subscribe, like, put down if you haven't. See you soon.